Stable Ranaldo exposed Kick. So apparently the owner of Kick somehow called out Stable Ranaldo. I don't really know what it's about per se that he called him out on. But as always, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. I thank you guys for all the love and support. And let's get into the video.
Isn't like Stable Ranaldo is like a pretty big botter, isn't he?
A CEO of a platform is going on a podcast saying this. By the way, just want to point out, that's why your platform's never going to be anything. It's just the truth.
Lazy had like, I think like 100 real viewers or something.
They wanted me to do 2 hours non-gambling content on Kick. If I'm 90% bots, why do you want me on your site doing 2 hours of non-gambling content? That doesn't make any sense to me.
It feels like every month there is something new to say about the Kick platform. Not only is it never good, normally it's about the platform messing up with payments or its creators doing something wild. And this time it's none of that. This time it's actually the CEO of the platform making the biggest fool of himself with Twitch.
But also the CEO of Twitch is no better. Honestly, he's probably worse. The head of Twitch, I think his name is Dan Clancy or something. That man's a weirdo. I'm not gonna lie to you. Fat L's for that man. But yeah, CEOs going and calling out streamers from other platforms is kind of odd, but still better than Dan Clancy as far as I know. I don't know what that man does in his free time. But anyway, let's continue.
Creators and even Kick creators alike all pointing and laughing at him, from people like Stable Ranaldo to Lacey being the ones he called out, and even their golden child Aiden Ross telling him that he is in the complete wrong. It seems like Kick can never get a win. But I don't want to yab too much, so why don't we start with the clip that set all of this off in the first place.
Give more revenue to the creators.
Isn't like Stable Ranaldo is like a pretty big botter, isn't he?
A big botter?
Yeah. Was he the guy that, like, he was the guy she was just talking to? Like, that guy's like a crazy botter, isn't he?
Look, I don't, you know, the phase guys, that whole phase rise.
It is said as a question. You know, I can't say that. You know, all this fucking money, though, you could get a better camera. You could get a better camera, you know what I mean? All this fucking money. You know what I'm saying?
All those phase guys were like botting like 90% of their numbers. I remember they came to Kick and like there was like this time where like a few of them came over and were like, yeah, right. Now we see you.
Do you remember when Lacey came over and he was like,
Lacey had like, I think like 100 real viewers or something. It was like, what the bunch of chatbots.
In this clip, you have the Kick CEO Eddie on a podcast talking about people viewbotting, but the specific people that he decided to point out was not only the phase as a collective, but also Stable Ranaldo as Lacey as the big names that he gave out. And I won't be wrong, viewbotting, especially when it comes to live streaming, is a huge issue that a lot of people talk about consistently, because not only does it take away revenue from creators that actually deserve it, but it also inflates numbers of people who aren't really doing anything innovative with their content. That being said, a bunch of people are clowning Eddie because he just made a baseless statement with no real proof attached to it. No graphs report up, no stream times, no followage, no anything. He just said that because Stable Ranaldo was on screen, and it seemed like he was hunting for a clip, because these podcasts normally do get clipped and put on Twitter constantly, and in that way he's able to promote Kick a lot more. But it just didn't end up going his way. The Stable Ranaldo and the rest of his community would end up seeing this and actually have a response prepared, showing a lot of proof that he is apparently not viewbotting.
So this clip came upon me yesterday. By the way, I want to say thank you to my community.
What came upon you? I'm not letting nothing come on me.
Because honestly, I think being called a botter is a compliment. Facts or no? Bro, I have to be doing so good that you have to call me out and accuse me of that. And honestly, I want to say thank you. Number two, I think it is extremely crazy.
I feel like it's something that can happen too. A lot of these people probably get botted and they don't even know they're getting botted because maybe their management or somebody of that nature, like, that needs them and wants them to do well, is actually botting for them. Once they figure out that botting is so fucking easy. That it's very well, it could be a possibility. You know what I'm saying? But let's continue.
Crazy and unprofessional. Just being honest with you. I'm just being honest with you. A CEO of a platform, right, that wants to succeed is going on a podcast saying this. By the way, just want to point out, that's why your platform's never going to be anything. It's just the truth. Whether it's me you're talking about or not, it's never going to be anything. That's the truth. But let's decipher this clip one by one. If I'm a big botter, Eddie, why did you offer me and your team at Kick millions and millions and millions of dollars? I have the contracts written up. I have the conversations between my management before. Millions of dollars if I'm such a big botter. Why would you want to waste money? I'm so confused. Why would you want to waste money? Are you upset that I called and said I'm not doing it? Are you upset that I denied your stake deal? Are you upset about all those things? I'm confused.
Just in that short statement that Ranaldo made right there, he made a bunch of good points in my eyes. First of all, being that coming on here as Kick's CEO, talking bad about Lacy, Ranaldo, the FaZe as a collective is pretty weird and very unprofessional in my eyes, especially when you add on to the fact that he was trying to get those same people on his platform and take them away from getting on Twitch, offering them apparently millions of dollars, which we'll get onto a little bit more later. So it just doesn't make any real sense how you can get on here and now badmouth them as if you wouldn't want them on your platform as well. It just doesn't add up. It makes you seem like a complete clown in the eyes of a bunch of other people. What makes it even sadder is Kick CEO and most of the people on that platform only go viral due to controversy. It's not like I'm talking about this because the Kick CEO had some crazy inciting on view botters and how to make it stop, not only on Kick but also on Twitch. I mean, me and a lot of other people are only talking about this clip because you started drama with Ranaldo and Lacy, and that's normally how this platform stays relevant.
Nobody believes in this site. You have to pay people to come to this site. And when I talk about pay people, I'm not just talking about people. I'm talking about everything. You have to pay people to stream here. Aiden Ross, you couldn't even afford. So I don't know why. I don't know how rich this Eddie guy is, right? He's a billionaire, whatever. Obviously not rich enough to keep Aiden. These guys aren't your friends, right? They use you as money. So everyone uses that money. That's why they switched to Rainbet, whatever it might be. I guess Stake is not doing as good, whatever, right? Allegedly. Let's just talk about allegedly. Number one, nobody comes to the site unless they're paid. That's a fact. There's not a single creator besides lower creators because you manipulate them with propaganda that you use to pay clippers to post out saying this is like this, this is like this. This is honestly free promo, unless I'm botting, of course. Then this is me talking to 10 people, right? This is me talking to 10 people. But nobody comes to the site unless they're paid.
Kick as a platform has so many faults. It's crazy to see the CEO of it call out anybody for doing anything, especially when it comes to view botting or just participating in Twitch as a whole or any other website, because Kick has a terrible history and a terrible past, as Ranaldo just called out. A bunch of people only moved to Kick because they were getting multi-million-dollar deals, and once those deals were up, they instantly just left and didn't even care anymore. It's not like they used that money to innovate their content on Kick to promote the platform either. They just sat there and did the same thing they normally did on a different platform, maybe even lazier at times, to collect that money and then to instantly leave. We've seen it happen with Boost drop them off, with Rage, with a bunch of different people, and at no point in time does a Kick CEO recoup probably any of this money or even got any of those viewers back. The only reason that platform is still relevant is because of the top creators who just happen to stream on there. Speaking of money though, Ranaldo dived into his revenue on Twitch to show that he also has money from these viewers, because if you view bot, you don't earn any money from AdSense
I don't know if that's true.
off of the people who would have been watching those ads.
Now, if I were to view bot, wouldn't I view bot my revenue too?
Woo! Crazy pocket watching. Crazy pocket watching. Okay. 86 bans in 15 days. Half a month. 86 bans. That's good money, ons.
Every single day? Wouldn't I view bot this or no? Would I view bot this or no? That's my question. Would I cheat the system? Would I view bot my revenue too? I dare you. Ask streamers who you think that view bot show the revenue. Show it. Go ahead. Wait, Ron, I have a question. Turkey subs. What about it? Turkey subs. 70-30 on Twitch. 1,000 subs January 1st. On this day. 1,850. 554. 718 plus 718. $3,122 just off subs.
Now, I know to the common person, even to me a little bit, seeing a streamer flex their revenue isn't the greatest feeling, but it was a necessary evil for Ranaldo to show that he isn't view botting and to show that all of
I don't think that's a bad feel. I don't get no bad feeling. That nigga making money. Shout out to that nigga, boy. That nigga eating good. Let us see a nigga eating good. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it just is what it is. He's just transparent enough to do it. Most people aren't transparent enough or confident enough to actually do that. They don't want people to know exactly how much money they're making. And then he's probably making money off that, making money off of, you know, sponsorships, making money off YouTube, making money off fucking TikTok. He's probably making money off all these other different ways also. So if he made 84,000, I don't remember exactly what it is. I think it was around 84,000. 84,000 in 15 days off of Twitch, plus all his other revenue streams that he probably has. Nigga sitting good. Too good. He probably making like 300K a month. Yeah, maybe like 260. Maybe a little lower, honestly. But that's good fucking eats, bro. That's good money, and I don't care what nobody say. Shout out to that nigga.
The numbers actually add up, not only from his revenue, but from his viewers, but from the fact that even Kick themselves literally wanted Stable Ranaldo and all of a sudden are switching up on him purely because they want some more relevance and some more controversy. What seems like the old
I don't get him showing his money. I don't get what that does though. I don't get how that proves he's not view botting. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. I have no base for what a streamer that view bots money is supposed to look like versus a streamer that doesn't view bot money is supposed to look like. And plus he's like one of the biggest streamers. There's too many moving parts. I feel like that proves absolutely nothing. If you ask me, but type shit.
ultimate motive for the Kick CEO nowadays is to just bring as many names and eyes to Kick, because even Stable Ranaldo called it out, where he's basically giving them free promo on his streams and having a bunch of other people clip it, and they're gonna put Kick stick logos, all of that, to hype this up, to get more and more people to come to their website, which ultimately isn't really working, it seems like, and just has a bunch of people clowning them. And it's not just Stable Ranaldo and his community that are talking bad about him, but also Lacey, another name that he happened to call out, where Lacey actually pulled up text messages showing proof that they wanted him for a multi-million-dollar deal in order to join Kick just a couple of months ago.
So I had 100 real viewers on Kick is what the CEO of Kick is saying, okay? Eddie right here. So I hit someone up on Kick who averages 100 viewers, and I asked him to send me his commission. He did. Somebody on Kick who averages 100 viewers in an 11-hour stream made $109.
11-hour stream? Fuck, bro. Fuck, bro. Nigga had a studio session in Hotbox for 11 hours straight. Damn. Type shit.
In a 7-hour stream, $40. In a 2-hour stream, $7. And then I look back to my Kick revenue when I streamed on Kick for one day. If I was averaging the same amount of viewers as this guy who made $100, how did I make $5,000? But I had 100 real viewers, right? So how did I make 50x what someone with 100 viewers on Kick made in the same day? They wanted me to do 2 hours non-gambling content on Kick. If I'm 90% bots, why do you want me on your site doing 2 hours of non-gambling content? That doesn't make any sense to me. Max cash out per month, $500,000. Minimum guarantee, $250,000. Signing bonus, $100,000. $4,000 per IG story, $8,000 per IG reel. 25% revenue share affiliate. If you want me to do the math for you, this comes out, and this is just the base offer, to $4.5 million a year minimum. Why would you offer someone who's 90% bots a $5 million a year deal? And I said no 2 days ago. And the next day, this clip pops up that I have 90% bots. A day after I declined the deal.
Lacey's receipt.
See, Lacey was cooking. Lacey cooked. Lacey put that nigga in a fryer. Be careful, my nigga. These niggas at Kick, these rich niggas, I don't know how rich bro is, but these rich niggas start moving have been moving crazily. You know what I'm saying? Just very out of pocket moving. I've been seeing. You know what I'm saying? You gonna post this shit, and then next thing you know, nigga at your door, like, you don't want that. You don't want that. You know what I'm saying? Sheesh.
showing the stuff that happened in between this clip coming out makes this seem a lot worse. And like Eddie in specific is just very upset that he was unable to get these two creators to come on their platform. Most recently being Lacey, who he was willing to offer a $6 million deal to on the high end, but all of a sudden is now having clips coming out saying that he is a botter and that the FaZe group as a whole are a bunch of botters. It's really sad to see from a live streaming platform CEO going out and doing things like this. And I thought Twitch's CEO was pretty embarrassing with the stuff that he did, but at least he kept it personal and you could just laugh and point at him. This guy is trying to drag other creators down with him, and it's literally not even working, to the point that his golden boy, his right hand man, Aiden Ross, the one creator who has stood up and tried again and again to make Kick work, he's even come out here and saying that this is a bad move and that the Kick CEO was actually wrong for the statements that he made.
If I'm
Like that is crazy as to say as like the CEO. Like that is insane. To be fair, worker at Twitch did the same thing, saying Kick is a botting platform. Yeah, but not the CEO of Twitch doing that. Like, it looks bad, dude, but like this guy goes on Kick all the time, you know what I mean, and or Twitter all the time and does that. And besides, I'll be honest, you guys, I'll be openly honest. Ron is not a botter. Ron is not a botter. Ron advocates against botting. Ron is not botting.
The situation as a whole just feels like an entire publicity stunt done by the Kick CEO, because that's the main way a lot of people look and start having their eyes on Kick outside of the huge creators. Again, like XQC, like an Aiden Ross. What makes it 10 times worse is that his golden...
Wait, XQC is on Kick? Or is he just saying Aiden Ross called it out or something?
boys and the people that are actually a part of his platform aren't even on his side. It would be a whole different thing if Aiden Ross was over here backing him, talking about, yeah, expose the numbers, and actually going with him to actually drum up what he's saying, or at least put some validity to the things that are coming out of his mouth. That's not even the case. It would be like the Twitch CEO coming out here and saying something, then Kai Cenat having to disprove him instantly. It makes the entire platform not only look bad, but you as a leader and the face of the platform look 10 times worse. And for me, I'm gonna take it a step further and point out how this guy is a hypocrite in general. Last time him and Aiden Ross were going through it, Aiden exposed that the Kick CEO talks about how he would fudge people's numbers and that he could do that to Aiden Ross and even cap people's viewerships, along with the fact that he apparently was providing bots for people and could do it whenever he wanted.
We will defeat the bots. Mother, you're supplying them. You're the one with the bots. You got the, what are you talking about? It's you. You're supplying them. You know you are. But it ain't just you. Over on Twitch, they doing it too. But don't act like, Eddie, you're supplying them. Laugh because you know. You're supplying them, bro. You're the supplier. Oh, yeah, Mike. Let's make Kick look crazy, Mike. Let's boost it, Mike. Like, come on, bro. Oh, no, let it go. I gotta let you KPP, Mike. Not a good look at all. I'm gonna just tell you guys right now what's probably gonna happen this year. My views are gonna be capped. So, Eddie, I'm gonna play a clip of you literally saying that you can edit my views to whatever you want, and any streamer if you don't fix my views. And again, I really wish it didn't have to go this way, but it only went this way because mother are trying to blatantly disrespect me. Like, come on, bro. I really got a text of him saying I can edit anyone's views on Kick to whatever I want. Mother, obviously though, duh.
I mean,
yeah, I mean, it makes sense that he could, but it's one of those things, it's like an ethics thing. But one thing I fucking realized in life, bro, playing fair don't help you win, bro. No one plays fair, bro. No one plays fair. Now you trying to play fair against niggas that's not playing fair. That's how you get fucked up. You know what I'm saying? That's how you get, that's how you take fat L's. You know what I mean? So, hey, man. It's the world we live in. Like you said, Twitch is doing it too. Twitch ain't no angel. I'm sure everybody's getting bought it, bro. Even if it's not by them, it's by their management or, people that are trying to make money off of them and shit, bro. Or it's the whole fucking platform. It's the actual platform view botting for them so that they could get more, like, clout. It's like madness.
Very generous right now by stopping right there, because anytime Aiden Ross and Eddie are going through it, Aiden Ross basically has a tons and tons of clips talking about how Eddie is one to mess up and fudge people's numbers, how he's one to lower people's actual revenue, and how we can mess with it in this and that way to fake someone's live stream to his liking. It's genuinely sad and very, again, hypocritical for him to call anybody for view botting when he has tons and tons of clips of people calling him out for basically not only supplying people with bots, but finding ways to fudge their numbers.
I wish there was another platform. Like, I wish there was another, like, big platform that kind of made the best of both worlds. You know what I'm saying? even though Twitch is basically like, I don't really see big issues with Twitch, but they don't really have like a discoverability process. You know what I'm saying? You can't pop off on Twitch just going on Twitch. Like, you need to go viral on TikTok, and you need to make these videos and do this, that, whatever, and funnel people to Twitch. But they don't have their own, you know, way of finding people and things of that nature. If they did, people actually might be on Twitch more, like, for the process of finding what they're looking for and what they want. But now it's kind of like people go on Twitch to look for a certain person rather than just to get content, if that makes sense.
To his liking. It's really dumb for him to do this as someone who, again, has a competing live streaming platform and wants people to go over to it to make it popular. And having clips like this come out is going to do the exact opposite, and people just look at you as a bitter CEO of a platform that has no real viewers and has nobody who actually enjoys it or likes it. It's bad. To the point where you, again, have to pay creators consistently, and even that doesn't work because after their contracts are up, they just end up leaving.
But I came to the conclusion that the reason is because my name gets views. If you mention my name in a negative manner, it's gonna get you views. Are those bots? Is that the reason you're mentioning my name?
How many views can I get from mentioning your name, Lacey? Man, fuck Lacey. Yeah. Wrong button. Man, Lacey suck, bro. How many times I gotta do it though? Like how many, you know, times do I have to like say bad shit about a nigga like before like it start boosting up a nigga views? Let me know, please. Let me know. Y'all let me know how many times I gotta talk shit about niggas to boost up the views, cause I start doing it. What we talking about, boy? What we talking about?
Name is because it brings you views, it brings clicks. So if I'm 90% bots and I'm so irrelevant like you're saying, why are you mentioning my name in the first place? You're so much higher than me. And I hate to sit here and do this because I just ignore people talking.
The owner, say fuck it, start streaming yourself and just boost all your shit. Have 1 million people watching your shit. Have 1 million people watching your shit. And then post it on TikTok and all that shit. Be like, oh my god, the owner, he's so popping. He got 1 million people watching his shit every time he get on fucking stream, bro. And 1 million comments a minute. Crazy.
About me every single day, and it just keeps going. But this is where I draw the line. When someone is discrediting my work and what I put in the last 2 years and what I built, and saying that I only had 100 real viewers on your website.
Type shit.
Well, I got news for everybody. Apparently, if you stream on Kick with 100 viewers, you can make $5,000 a day.
Kick will always be a cautionary tale, not only from its creators, but from the actual platform, and apparently now from the CEO doing weird things consistently, having people not like it, you, or the platform that you're doing it on. It's pretty sad to see that the Kick CEO had to come out here and try to rage bait Stable Ranaldo and the rest of the FaZe collective just to get a couple of views.
Are they still even FaZe? I don't know if they're FaZe anymore. I think they're not FaZe, ain't it?
When he has an entire platform he needs to be worrying about. But at the end of the day, that is just how I feel. If you want to tell me how you feel, the best place to do it would be the comment section down below, because this video was unfortunately over. But if you did enjoy this video, maybe consider giving it a
shout out that boy Novely. Y'all go check out y'all go check out Novely. Yeah, I don't really got much to say. Shout out Stable Ranaldo and Lacey and the Kick CEO, bro. Pull it together, bro. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. And if nobody told you today, I love you. Peace.